Hey guys, how you doing, and welcome to episode 1 of my Dwarf campaign on Total War Warhammer. I've waited a very long time to say that, but we are finally here, and of course I'm super excited. A big thanks to Creative Assembly for allowing me to release this content early. As you know, the game comes out on the 24th of May, so not too long for you guys to wait now. So this is the first of 2 campaigns starting on my channel. The second, which of course is Chaos, will begin tomorrow, and then also I'll be starting a versus campaign with Lionheart on or around the 24th of May as well, so stay tuned for them. Now I very quickly wanted to let you know that I'll be running a competition on both the first episodes of my campaigns, and the prize is a full copy of Total War Warhammer, which will be gifted over to you on release day. How fantastic does that sound? So to be in for a chance of winning it, all you need to do is comment down below in the video and come up with a name suggestion for one of my Dwarven armies to be named as. So you'll need to give me a reason, a kind of backstory as to why the army has been named as such, and so the craziest, most inventive suggestion will win the copy. So make sure you are contactable here on YouTube, as I will message your comment direct if you've won. And also, the name you've come up with will be given to one of my armies, and my first hero will be named after you as well. I'm also running a separate competition on my Twitter account, and there's a link in the description to it, so be sure to enter that if you want to be in for a greater chance of winning. And well, why the hell wouldn't you? So yeah, there's going to be 3 Warhammer competitions, one on here, another one on my other campaign, Chaos, starting tomorrow, and then a third on my Twitter. So yeah, 3 chances of winning a copy of Total War Warhammer. How good does that sound? Also, a huge thanks to Havoc, who designed both thumbnails for my campaigns, this and of course the Chaos campaign. He's also a Total War YouTuber, so go check him out. I've left a link in the description to his channel, and it'll be there in each episode going forward. So without further ado, let us check out the stats for the Dwarves. Okay, so looking at their playstyle here, you can see they've got durable units with strong leadership. That is exactly what I want to hear from these guys. You know, units that will stand their ground, hold their lines, and will fight to the bitter end. That will suit my playstyle perfectly. So as well, they've got excellent range of strong artillery, strong economy and trade options, large technology tree with both military and civic branches, magic resistance. However, on the flip side, they've got expensive unit recruitment costs and upkeep, no cavalry, small military unit sizes, and no magic. So hopefully the pros will outweigh the cons and will lead us to ultimate and glorious victory in the end. The faction mechanics you can see here, they can only capture territory belonging to greenskins and other dwarf factions, because obviously I'm starting this game or this playthrough before the actual game itself is launched, so I'm playing it on the vanilla playstyle of only capturing certain settlements. There is going to be a mod coming out on or around release day which will allow you to capture any settlements you want, so the regional occupation system will be a lot different essentially. If I do campaigns in the future, I will try them out with that mod enabled, but for these 2 campaigns I'm starting from launch, they will be just as vanilla. So the grudges here, you can see enemy action results in grudge missions, all of which must be settled in order to achieve campaign victory. So that's an interesting faction mechanic. We'll like to see that in more detail as we play on. And also you can use the underway, so armies can choose to use the network of underground tunnels to avoid impassable terrain and enemy armies. So looking at the top units here, they've got available to them. They've got the gyro bombers, which are a variant of the gyrocopter, so I'm looking forward to using them later on in the campaign, as well as these slayers, which are awesome against large units like giants and spiders. So yeah, they are one of my favourite units for the dwarves. And then the most favourite unit actually of them all is the Iron Drakes, the flamethrower infantry units. These guys are amazing. I love using them in battle. They wreak absolute havoc, so I can't wait to recruit them later on down the line. Anyway guys, the initial challenge is easy. Let's continue. Now we're going to pick the legendary lord we're going to go for, and I'm going to choose Ungrim Ironfist for this one. I love the look of him. He's a Slayer King, he's badass, and hopefully he will lead us to victory in this campaign. A powerful melee fighter and leader. his sort of faction effects that he gives to the Dwarven race are minus 25% for Slayer units, surprise, and minus 50% for the upkeep of the Slayer units, which again is no surprise because of the fact he is the Slayer King. So as well, a nice little feature of Warhammer is the fact that each Legendary Lord will have their own unique starting units that are available to them. And so for Ungrim himself, we've got the Thunderers, and we've got the Slayers, which is fantastic, so hopefully, yeah, we can get to use them straight away, definitely in fact. And then we've got the Longbeards, which are sort of a slightly improved unit over sort of like the basic infantry of miners, for example. So that's those as well in our army. So there you go. We're going to be playing this on hard difficulty for our starting campaign. In terms of settings, we're going to have full AI player moves for this one. Minimal advisor help. Battle time limit is on at 60 minutes, and then battle realism mode is off. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Dwarven campaign is set. Let us see what adventures we can have, and I'll be back after the cutscene.
The old world is a crucible of relentless war. It has ever been so. An era as long as the mountains are unyielding. As the storms gather again, it presents a chance for the brave to bring about an age of reckoning. I come to the Dwarf High King as a herald of such times, and so I find myself at the King's right hand. My presence is timely, for dire news comes from the south. Greenskins flock to the banner of a cruel war boss. Now, my liege, Ungrim Grudgebearer, leads a mighty throng from Karazakarak, smashing aside any foes that block our path. If Grudgebearer desires to return the Karaz Angkor to its former glory, then he must rid his lands of vile greenskins. Those gathering within the shadows of Everpeak are a good start. The sacred peak of Karaz Akarak is secure, sire. The spineless greenskins shrink before your might and have run for their burrows. The bloody spears still infest the mountains to the east of Karazakarak, setting up their hovels amidst sacred pillars. Before you can return to the Slayer Keep of Karak Kadrin, the trespassers must be destroyed. Summon the throng and march against them. To the south, yet more vicious Urki and Groby lay ready to strike at your kin. Seek allies amongst your own folk, for there are many grudges to settle here. The Age of Reckoning has begun, Slayer King. You are no stranger to oaths, Ungrim, so swear that the Karaz Angkor will be great again.
Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin this Dwarven campaign. Oh yes, I'm super excited about this. So you can see here, our first grudge has been issued. We have got to defeat an army belonging to the following faction in battle, the Bloody Spears, and our reward is 1,000 gold into the treasury. I shall take that, thank you very much. So yeah, this is probably my first objective anyway, was to wipe these guys out, the Bloody Spears, because I was going to go eastward and sort of go down here and sort of move on to their settlement over here, sort of sweep around, take out these 3 settlements here, and hopefully then wipe them out there. But however, they have got another settlement here at Grand Peak, so these are quite a large faction at the beginning, so you're going to have to be careful of the Bloody Spears. But yeah, I'll move eastward, try and batter them down bit by bit, but at the same time we've got to be mindful of what comes from this direction, from the south, because the greenskins are in that area. They could have Grimgore Ironhide attacking me, so I've got to be mindful of that. Be careful of what approaches me from the south. So we'll probably recruit another army to protect Karazakarak while Ungrim himself goes and tries to conquer. I just want to quickly say as well before we get going, as you know, as always guys, your support on my videos is massively appreciated, and what I was going to say to you was, if you could, by supporting me in this campaign, it would be awesome if we could try and hit 2,000 likes in the first week of this video going live. I've never hit 2,000 likes so quickly, so if you could try and help me out by dropping a like on the video, that would be massively appreciated. You know how much it means to me. So yeah, give it a go, drop it a like, and let's see what we can do by hitting 2,000 likes in the first week. So then, let us begin this campaign. So we've got here, now let's have a look and see what we could build at Karazakarak. So we've got the military recruitment, we've already got the sparring chamber. We could go for a siege workshop, which will give us the grudge thrower. Yeah, quite handy maybe. Give us some sort of artillery, because we've got no artillery at the moment. What have we got here? We can dwarf warriors. We can we've got a hang on. This is a sort of feature of this game. You can hire dwarf warriors and miners, but these guys, the dwarf warriors with great weapons and the miners with blasting charges, have to be, or will only be recruited when you've got some secondary buildings, which we need to get later on. So that's fair enough. We can't get anything with military support yet. We could go for something here for the sort of infrastructure side of things. We could go for a mine shaft, a gem mine shaft, because we're producing we're producing gems here. So that could get us a massive boost to our economy. 300 gold generated, and gem resource production 28 sacks. And you know what, I may go for that, guys, because it would help us early on. We need to have the income flowing. Yeah, I'm going to go for a gem mine shaft to start with. We've already got the sparring chamber for the moment, so we could go for a clan barracks. Ah, right, okay, so we could go this way. Instead of going the other direction with the new building, we could go for a clan barracks, which will give us the quarrelers, and quarrelers with great weapons once we've got the armory. Yeah, I may go for a clan barracks. We've got the money to do so. It's only cost us 2,000 gold. We've still got a little bit in reserve to hire some units into our army. So we'll go for some dwarf warriors. We won't go for any miners yet, because they are very basic and are not really worth our while to start off with. Love how the
I must fulfill my
yeah, I love how the voices of the units all sound like they're from North England. You know, oh yeah, you right, laddie. You know, it's like North Yorkshire. Got a bit of an accent to it, a bit of a Sean Bean-esque accent to them. I love it. Anyway, right, so let's go on to diplomacy. This is going to be very important. We need to get as many of our own factions and factions like the Empire on our side, because we're going to have to deal with the Greenskins with as much behind us as possible. So we're at war with the Greenskins. We're at war with all basically the Greenskin tribes straight away. The Empire,
greetings.
We're trading with them. What about military access? Rejected that. Damn you. Okay. We'll work on you as we go along. There's Dwarf.
Greetings, kinnaman of the hold. What?
Lovely. Non-aggression. Good start. They won't do anything else at the moment, because it's quite nice now they've added this sort of icon in to tell us the likelihood of success. So it says it's low for all these, so we may as well forget chatting with them at the moment. We've got the non-aggression, which is good. Barak Var,
Come.
you're going to be very handy because you're
feast
right
and
close to the greenskin borders. So trade, have we got trade already? We've got trade already. We've got non-aggression and we've got military access. So we're very friendly with these guys. We can't get anything else at the moment, but we're on good terms already. And I think that's probably it, because the Empire won't chat for the moment. Border princes?
Do not greet me as a friend.
Why
Nor
not?
Are we foe?
Okay, well, we'll come back. But we've got some little agreements kicking off, which is good. Let's have a look at our technology now. So we've got 2 branches, military and civic. So we've got these already researched, which is good. Probably because we're quite a developed faction in terms of technology as it is. So these are already, researched for us before we begin. So we could go for recruitment cost, minus for Thunderers and Quarrelers. Dwarf Warriors and Miners, well, that could be handy. Public order and income from settlements. Well, the public order wasn't too good at Karak, was it? No, it isn't. It's -3 because of taxes and difficulty level. You know what? I may go for that to start with. Try and get the public order sorted out, and then we'll go for sort of recruitment costs to be reduced for the Dwarf Warriors later on. Can we get to these guys already? Just thinking. We could actually attack them first turn. Let me just have a quick look a second. So diplomacy we've done. Faction summary. This is a situation. Well, the faction leader is still going to be Thorgrim Grudgebearer. Even though we're playing as Ungrim, he isn't the actual faction leader, so that's why it's showing Thorgrim instead. We can hopefully recruit him later on down the line. So this is our records, statistics over here. This is our summary, so it's fine. You can see we haven't got any heroes at the moment. That's fine. Objectives. So, yeah, long victory conditions or short victory conditions. Well, I'm going to try and go for the short one, I think, to start with. So ensure the severity of the grudges in the Great Book of Grudges is no greater than 9. Total at the moment is 3. Unite the following dwarfholds either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. So this is trying to get these all under our banner, essentially. So we've got quite a lot. We've got to destroy the greenskins, and we've got to ensure the chaos wastes. Ensure the military presence of the Warriors of Chaos faction only exists in the chaos wastes. That's going to be difficult. And ensure Archon the Ever-Chosen is wounded. Bloody hell, not the easiest, is it? So we haven't got any chapter objectives yet, but we have got the Great Book of Grudges, which is going to be changing and being dynamic as we progress throughout this campaign. So we've got this one objective to do so far. If the Great Book of Grudges, can't get it's a bit of a tongue twister, that is. If the Great Book of Grudges gets too bad, or the severity gets too bad, it starts to have negative effects on our public order, our leadership in battle, and our diplomatic relations. So we need to make sure it's kept in this third of the tier here, basically, of this line. Because if it gets worse, it's not going to be good. So at the moment, it's public order +1 and diplomatic relations with the Dwarven realms of +5, which is fine. But if we go into that one, it's starting to look a little bit messy. So that's that, and I think, to be honest with you, that's all we can do. I'm going to try and risk it here, see what they'll do.
My command is attack.
And they're going to fight me, so we're going to have a battle in the first episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let us begin, let us fight, let us win, and let us claim the first glorious victory for Ungrim Ironfist. I'm not confident. Not. Of course I am. Of course I'm confident. Gotta be. We've got to be positive. We've got to remain strong. We've got to fight like the dwarves would in battle. Stout warriors. So we'll see if we can. Hopefully, as well, this will actually tick off and wipe out this first grudge, won't it? If we can successfully beat these. So let's hope we can. We've got to face off Gashnak. Is it Gashnak? Yeah, Gashnak. I think it's quite hard on the tongue, that one. Gashnak. Yeah, like the orcs they are. Right, so they've got some goblin archers. They've got some sort of orc boys, maybe. It's not going to be easy to take down. They're quite heavy units, those are. So we're fighting in the snow. Love the backdrop, the dwarven architecture in the back there, in the scenery. The orc stronghold at the back over there. See, I think the sceneries of these battles are looking very nice indeed. Let's have a look at our units before we kick things off. So we've got the Longbeards here, very capable warriors. So armoured, shielded, hold their ground. What are they? They're old grumblers as well, so they're going to be grumpy bastards, are they? You want to pick a fight with grumpy bastards, would you? They've seen quite a lot of action probably. We've got some Quarrelers, which are our missile infantry, crossbows. We've got some Thunderers with their guns. We've got the Slayers, which are awesome, as we know. The Dwarf Warriors. And then where is the man himself? There he is. There is Ungrim Ironfist. Looking awesome. I shouldn't say man, I should say dwarf, because if they hear me saying man, they'll probably crucify me. And these are the miners, the sort of basic infantry of the dwarven roster. But they can go actually beyond the deployment zone, which is pretty good. So we're going to put them into the forest here. Hopefully they can hide for a moment and we can surprise them on their flank, hopefully. The balance of power is with us, but hopefully that will lead us to victory. We can't guarantee it, but it's a good start. So put the 2 missile units in the front, and then the rear will be supported with the hardened infantry. And Ungrim will go on the right flank, and then behind them we'll have the Slayers. We don't want to face them, so we don't want to use them in battle too early on. So let's move in, see how we do. Quite interesting though, because it's been a while since I've actually played a campaign on any Total War. It's been a few months, so hopefully I'm going to be okay, and I haven't lost my touch. Well, I'm sure I haven't. Oh, well, hopefully I haven't. I've got to be confident with myself. But yeah, it's so good to be finally playing this now and seeing this in action. It's just awesome. So let's move in, gentlemen. I keep saying, I say it again, gentlemen. They're not gentlemen. They are hardened bloody dwarves. God, I'm gonna be absolutely in trouble in a second. For the High King! Right, we're going to move the miners in on the right flank. Come on, lads. Bless them, they've got little short legs, so they can't run too quickly. So the bloody spears are going to try and stay defensive with the tree line behind them. So we're going to have to attack them, which is understandable. We initiated the battle, so it seems only fair that we attack them first. So we'll get some missile fire going to start with from the Quarrelers and the Thunderers. Where's the more blood? This is quite suited for me, this campaign, because obviously I'm from Northern England, so my hardened voice, my hardened accent will hopefully fit in quite nicely with these guys. The clans unite. Right, okay, come on, lads. Move in. Pull the Slayers back a bit, because they're obviously in range from the artillery fire or the missile fire of the infantry there. So let's bring them forward. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Let's get them forward to start with. Get the infantry back. Right, so the miners over there. Let's get the Quarrelers and the Thunderers forward. Let's get them to concentrate on the front line of Orc boys coming in. Come on, come on, get some volleys off. They're coming forward, so we're gonna have to go and meet them in the battle in the field here. Pull back, pull back. Let the warriors kick in. Slayers are going in as well. Let's get the mines to go on the side. Where's Ungrim? Get forward, lad. Right, so engage with the Orc boys here. Not doing too bad, it seems to be going down quite well. We'll pull the missile units to the flank there so they can try and get some shots off. Ungrim's going to come forward now. He hasn't got any abilities yet because obviously we've only just started the campaign, so as we develop him as a character, hopefully he will get better skills in his sort of inventory. Miners, you stay there for the moment, and hopefully as well we can sort of, as we carry on, come across some magic items or some enchanted items hopefully, which will boost his performance and the performance of the army as well. Come on, Ungrim, get in there, smash these Orc boys to smithereens. They're starting to waver, which is good. Obviously these guys are very heavily armoured units, so they're not going to take too many casualties hopefully. Bring these forward to start dealing with the other boys over there. So we've finished them. Let's bring these forward now to begin the assault on the main line of Orc Biggins. Yeah, the Orc boys have completely routed, which is excellent. Slayers, go into the Orc Biggins, please. We deal with the Orc boys there. These guys flank around the side. Ungrim go from the front. Miners come from the side. And then these keep going for the arrow boys at the back there. Right, that's it. Let's go for a flank. Let's go for a flank. Come on, Slayers, hold your ground. Right, come on. That's it. Get some flanking on the go. That's it, Miners. Your chance to battle is began. Oh, it looks like he's at the back there, Gashnak. Let's try and get our missile infantry to fire on him. The units are starting to push back. Trying to avoid any fire from our missile infantry. Oh, looks like they've come back to battle. This unit of Orc boys has rallied back. These are routing though, good. Ungrim's doing good. He's sort of hanging in there. He's not even lost a single bit of health, I don't think, yet. A little bit, but hardly anything. Keep fighting, Gashnak. Keep firing on him. I want him dead. I want him taken out. He goes. The leadership will drop, which of course is the difference in this campaign or this game to morale. Basically, leadership is the morale in Warhammer. That's what we've got to refer to it from now on. So Gashnak is actually running back. He's actually routing. It's causing the army of his to completely waver. Morale is gone, or the leadership, I should say, already made a mistake, has gone. And they are fleeing for their lives. So let's chase them down. It's a victory for the Dwarves. Great start. Good lads. The hardened-nosed bastards from the north have gained their first victory today, but the problem is, with us now having no cavalry, they're going to find it very difficult, I'd say, to run down the enemy and try and kill off the routing units, which is unfortunate. Slayers took a bit of a battering. Bloody hell, he only had 15 units left. It's not great. Anyway, they're completely riding over there. They've gone. We can't catch them. We can just about probably catch these here, the Orc boys. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Oh, they've got to the white line. Damn it. Right, let's end the battle then. We can't catch them out. This is a close victory. Right, let's have a look at the statistics. We lost 195 of our units. However, they lost 317. So they had 10 more men to start with, or 10 more units to start with. But at the end of it, we gained the victory. So we've gained in loot 79 gold. Well, these captives, not a chance. Let's kill them. Gives us a bit of a leadership boost as well. So they managed to retreat back to their settlement, unfortunately, but we've successfully written off the grudge. So we've got 1,000 gold for that. And as well, he's gained a weapon, has Ungrim Ironfist. What's he got? The Warrior Bane. Its passive ability is that it inflicts -6% weapon damage. So I think it basically means that it debuffs the enemy's weapon damage essentially by -6%. Nice. So let's see if we can equip it. Well, he's also gained a follower. So another bit of another bonus really for the Slayer units, because we've already got a bonus from Ungrim himself for the minus upkeep cost, but now we've got a little bit more from the Slayer ward. Nice. We've got another grudge though. Oh my god, so we've got to take this settlement, have we? Right. Okay, fair enough. So the book of grudges keeps regenerating and filling up, and it's never empty by looks of things. It literally remains full. So we struck that one off. This was the next one. Take this settlement. Right, okay, that's fair enough. But we need to recuperate, we need to replenish our units before we can really push on. So let's look at the character skills. So he's got 1 skill point available to him, so we could go for full plate armor, which would give us 6% plus armor. Inspiring presence of a boost to his leadership or aura on the battlefield. Or we could go for route marcher, 10% campaign movement range. I'm going to go for full plate armor to start with, I think, and then we'll try and buff these other bits up afterwards. So let's give him that. He's already got the Warrior Bane assigned to him. He's already got the Slayer Ward assigned to him. So as the campaign develops, as the character of himself as a lord develops, we can then swap and change his items and his followers, etc. As I say, carry on. So that's pretty good. So there we go. Nice start for Ungrim. Now we're going to look at recruiting a lord. We need to get another army on the go, essentially. Oh, he's ugly, is he? We don't want him. Honourable, +6 leadership. That's what I want to see. Here's Thorgrim. So we can only recruit him after clearing eight grudges of the Great Book. So that's... he is unlocked until then. Or locked, I should say. We can only unlock him after that. So we've got Honourable, 6% leadership. Or uncompromising with this guy. I'm going to go for Honourable, I think. Honourable, yeah, go for 6% plus 6+ leadership, definitely. Recruit him.
Summon me if you dare.
I do dare! I want him in my army. So go for some Dwarven warriors
We'll be settled.
to start with, but we need to get more variation of units, I think, because so far we only got the bog standard Dwarven infantry, which isn't great. What the hell's that noise? I must admit, the sound effects on the campaign map are just fantastic. I love it. It's so ambient. It's really good. They've nailed that one down, as well as the visual effects of the campaign map. They've nailed it down beautifully. Really have. You can't take the visual effects away from this game. They are pretty damn good. So we can go for some campaign stances here. We can't go for underway. We could go for an encamp stance, which would give us immune to attrition, helps us give some replenishment and access to global recruitment. Well, we don't want that at the moment, but we want better replenishment, so we'll go for that now, and then in a couple of turns time we can hopefully push on that settlement. We may have to get this army to support them. Right then, so let us end the turn, see what happens. The Bloody Spears may respond here. They're retreating back, so the Pillars of Grungai may be actually open for us to attack this turn. War declared between the Top Knots and the Teeth Snatchers. Teeth Snatchers. So basically the Greenskin tribes are turning on each other by the looks of things. Trying to bide for power, trying to bide for land. Let's have a look here. So if we go out of stance for a second, let's go and have a little cheeky look here. It looks like it's going to be pretty much a GG from us. We're going to fight it very quickly though, just to wrap up this part. Hopefully we can take the settlement, and then yes, we shall have another victory hopefully. I'm going to keep the Slayers back though for this battle, because obviously they are not great. The numbers are quite low, so we don't want to lose them in the first sort of episode of our campaign. That's not good. Okay, so, and I don't know if you know or not, but you'll know now, unfortunately unwalled settlement battles are not fought in the cities themselves. They are fought outside of the cities. Only walled settlements actually have proper siege battles now going forward. I'm a little bit about that at the moment. I'm not decided what I feel about it yet. As I play the campaign more, I'll let you know. It may be a good thing, but I just feel like it takes away a bit of the immersion a little bit, maybe. I don't know at the moment, but I'm definitely going to do a thoughts and analysis video after a few weeks of Warhammer being out. So I'll give you my proper impressions of what I feel about the game at that point. But for the moment, I'm going to just see how it goes in these campaigns of mine. This and the Chaos campaign, essentially. But you can see that that's the, I think that's, yeah, that's the settlement there. So we're fighting it just outside. So the enemy have essentially sallied out for me in this battle. And that's what they'll do with any unwalled settlement battle. So as I say, we'll see how that one plays out as the campaign progresses. Maybe it'll mean that when we do have siege battles, they are more important because they're not as common as they were in previous Total Wars. It makes them more unique and more of an impact with them being in the campaign less. I don't know. We'll see, as I say. We'll see. So Slayers, you just keep back a little bit. Numbers pretty much against us, but the quality of their troops are nowhere near as good as they were in that previous battle. They've got 2 goblin units, they've got a unit of orc boys, and they've got, this is the captain, this unit here. I think these are sort of a variant, or maybe they're orc boys as well, but obviously it's named the unit as the captain. So goblins is the main line there. Okay, fair enough. We should be able to take some of them down with our thunderers and our quarrelers, to be honest with you.
Understood, Lord. Stop! Move now! Minus! Down!
Alright, lads. Oh, they're going to try and rush us, I think, here. Stand your ground, stand your ground. Get ready to move in. Give them a few volleys. Move, move, move. Give them another volley, give them another volley. Right. Pull back. Right, go into defensive guard mode. And then try and flank if we can in a second. That's it, hold your ground. You lads, just come back a little bit. We're going to take the Slayers in now. I mean, I'm not concerned with Ungrim. He can hold his own for ages against goblins. So I'm not concerned with him at all. He's just so powerful. As all lords are in this game, as you can imagine. Especially the legendary lords. So we're going to try and just keep going. Keep hacking away at these. We should be okay. Obviously, this is what the Dwarves are designed for. Standing their ground. Holding their position. Oh, watch the shots, lads. Watch the shots. In fact, we're going to try and go on the side with them here a little bit. Get some better shots. Well, looks like the goblins are starting to waver already. Excellent start. How are you doing over here? Captain's starting to fall a little bit. Good stuff. Good for that unit of goblins, actually. We've got some range with them. Try not hit our own dwarf units, come on. Don't want to hit our own lads here. Right, another unit's going down, the orc boys are falling, excellent. Sort of pulling to the left hand side now. And we'll bring these units across. Once you've wavered down, they have go across, support the goblins, support the goblins, support the longbears, kill the goblins. Right, excellent, 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 excellent. He's starting to drop as well. We've got this one. We've got this one, guys. Oh, they're coming back, so give them a volley. Finish the job, lads. Shoot them down! Stop them in their tracks. If you need to engage in melee, then that's fine, because these will do quite a fantastic job. I love how they leapt into the goblin unit there. That was pretty good. I love the animation then. Oh, these are dropping. Right, so push across, finish off the captain now. Yeah, mass panic is hidden now. Leadership is dropping. I'll tell you what, we definitely need to just rest after this battle and let some replenishment kick in, because numbers are quite low for some of these units now. They've engaged in a lot of battle and lost quite a few units. Need to just take it easy. So we can end this battle now, because obviously this is actual a settlement battle, so they obviously won't be able to retreat anywhere. So excellent. We've got some achievements there. We've got a decisive victory. So they're going to be wiped out, this army now. They can't retreat, as I say. So we lost 115 men there. Or units, keep saying men. Oh dear. 416 losses for the green skin, or the bloody spears. So loot gained. And we shall just occupy the lands. Another grudge successful. That's 2 in this first episode. Lovely stuff.
Have been put to work fixing up the
Captured city, yeah.
Yet there are many grudges still to settle.
Of course.
Perfidious manlings and bloodthirsty vampires threaten your kind in the north. And your mountain will never be safe while a single greenskin.
Oh dear.
To war.
Yes, I think our inevitable war with the greenskins themselves and Grimgore, Ironhide will happen at some point in the next few episodes, I'm sure. So the next grudge is, we haven't got one, it's clear at the moment. We just got a quest now. Oh, the ambush at the Thundering Falls. This is our first quest battle within the campaign, so that's going to be something we'll look at down the line. Enemy forces of Knobnail's Backbiter. Reinforcements are expected, so it's not going to be an easy battle. We need to go into it with large numbers. Reward is Dragon Helm, some sort of armour. Nice. And hero recruited at Karaz-Karak is the Runesmith. Oh, that's pretty good. So we need to look at that quest battle down the line for sure. Look at that. They've also got Mount Gunbad. These bloody spears are quite a large faction, aren't they? Large race. They're not going to be easy to take down at all. Let's have a quick look at diplomacy before we wrap up the first part. See if we can get these on our side a little bit more.
To your ancestors.
Come on, talk to me, men.
And what can the Dawi
Oh,
do for
yes.
you on this
Zufbar
fine
are
day?
very interested now. So we'll go for military access just to sweeten the deal. Build our relations a little bit more. Then go for defensive alliance. Okay, and then let's really go for an up to a military alliance. Oh, just rejected that. But we got a defensive alliance. That's really good. Hopefully that will protect our north borders against the vampire counts. We need to try and get Karak Kudrin on our side as well.
Welcome, Dawi.
Unite the clans. So non-aggression with them. Great. And Karak Hearn, what about these? Another non-aggression pact. Great stuff. Yes, we need to be united if we're going to defeat these common enemies. Right then, that is that.
I must fulfill my
Let's have a look at our character skills. So we've got some more we can assign. I'm going to go for an inspiring presence this time. Try and up the leadership effect a little bit. So that's fine. We haven't got any more things we can assign to him at the moment. So yeah, let's have a quick look here. We need to recruit some more dwarves into... No, we'll leave them at the moment as they are. We've got to finish our buildings before we can do anything else. So we'll go for something here. A trinket maker, I think. What? Yeah, because we've already got the military building in Karaz-Karak, so we don't need another military building. So we'll go for the trinket maker instead. Let's see how that goes. Gives us some income, which is always important. Have we got any messages we can look at? An ambush at the Thundering Falls, we know about that. And yes, that is where I'm going to wrap up this first part. It's been rather successful, a good start to the campaign. I'm sure you'll agree. We've taken down the bloody spears, we've written off the grudges, we have taken a new settlement for our own. So now we need to keep pushing on, keep uniting the dwarven clans together, and hopefully this will lead us to ultimate victory in the end. So yeah, a good start for Ungrim and his forces. So we've got some replenishment to do, but then we'll push on and try and get Mount Squighorn under our control. Obviously that will then unite the Silver Road province under our control. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the first part. As I said to you at the beginning, if you did, please do drop the video a like. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 likes in the first week of this episode going live. It'd be awesome. And be sure, as I said to you at the very beginning, to enter the competition for a chance to win the copy of Total War Warhammer. Links to the Twitter giveaway is in the description, and if you don't know about how to win it in this particular video, then go to the start again, listen to it, and then be sure to enter it down below in the comments. So as always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, this is WarriorofSparta for now saying farewell.